Hello, hello, hello. Seeds. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna chill. We're gonna chill as we progress here. This brand new city that I just created. We got a little bit of stuff going on. We got a whole city planned. I just dropped a new video, by the way. So if you have been watching the series, this is a just kind of restarting of the game here, and just because I couldn't recover, I could not recover. It was not going to happen. So I decided to restart and plan out a brand new city. Let's hope that we can survive this. Hopefully, it's no big deal. That's right. It's a brand new one. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. Sorry to disappoint you guys. But I know that you guys saw that coming. There's no way around that. I tried my best though. I tried my best. We're doing the things. We're doing the things. Let me know if the game volume is too low. It's too high, actually. And I'll turn that down. I love this Soviet Republic music. Yeah, that's right. I mean, this game is definitely a learn by failure. There's no way that you can absorb all of the things that you have to manage in this game without experiencing it first. No amount of YouTube videos, no amount of tutorials that you're going to read up on can prepare you for what this game is. I mean, it's pure bliss and hell at the same time. But I'm having so much fun failing that it really doesn't matter. If we don't make this one, then we go again. We go again. There's no other option. And it's always going to be realistic. I do not want to play the game in normal mode. All right, so these roads are almost done here. We got a bunch of construction offices that are ready to do the things. I took some advice, and we have now a what's it called? We have a flatbed that can transport vehicles that need transporting. So I have assigned that. Same thing goes for over here. We got a bunch of what do you call these? Not excavators. I forget the name. What is this? Bulldozer. Bulldozer. We got a bunch of bulldozers here. And we're building lots of roads. We're building gravel roads from the start. From the start. Everything's got to be gravel road. Forget it. Forget about the mud roads. They just... We cannot do anything with that. We do have a lot of projects though that have to be built. I have a heating plant all the way out here. Nothing. It's more than 800 feet from the city. I promise. I promise. So here's the closest house, right? Right. Closest house to the heating plant is 850 meters. So we should be good there in terms of pollution. I may plan to add some more housing here, but I don't think it's going to affect that situation. Right? We should be fine. We should be fine. Okay. And then we're going to do some industry over here. I've already got a warehouse that's prepped to be built. I built it next to my rail yard so that I can export using the rails. So that's going to be good. I do have to set up a rail construction yard because I want to get that started as soon as possible. As soon as possible. What do you mean epidemic situation report? What's going on? Ministry of Health has put a warning out of increasing number of sick citizens. All right. We don't have to worry about that because we have no citizens. So I won't worry about that. Okay, just close that out. Close that out. What else we got? New vehicle types. Good. All right. Delete everything. We're good. No notifications. Okay. So as far as the city planning goes, we got a bus station here at the center. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're starting with one industry. We're making clothing here, and we're importing the fabric. We're not going to make the fabric. We're not going to make the fabric. We're importing the fabric, and then we're making clothing, and then we're exporting out via rails. And then hopefully that all works out for us. We do have a warehouse here. I want to get a rail. What's that? Like a rail cargo, right? Cargo station. That's what these are called, right? I'm gonna get a small cargo station right here, connected to the warehouse, and then we're just gonna export whatever we need. That should work, right? I hope. Should we get 2 connections here? I don't think we can get 2 connections. Yeah, I want to put this right here. So right here. And then we're going to get in and outs right here. Too steep of a descent. What do you mean too steep of a descent? That's... You need a free excavator. Okay. All right, we'll fix that in a minute. We'll fix that in a minute. You want at least enough length for your longest train. You'll want vanilla distribution offices are around 160 meter long trains. You could do 300 meter long trains. You also need electricity, water, and sewage for industry. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. And I have pre-planned that. Let's see. So, electricity. Oh, looks like this is going to need electricity too. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. We could do this, right? We could do this right here. So we'll get power. Let's just move it over to on this side for now. We'll get power. We'll get... sewage and water. Okay. We will get a sewage switch right here, and then also a water switch right here. Oh wait, this doesn't make any sense. This sewage switch is incorrect. Because we want our sewage switch to visit here, our sewage unloading plant. So let's go underground here really quickly and take a look at some stuff, right? So this is our sewage here. I mean, technically we could just grab... Technically we could just grab this sewage. Where is this? Where are your outputs? I need to look at the outputs. Okay, so well, right here. Right here. All right, this is going into the sewage plant. Yeah, I mean we could bring it back, right? We could bring it back. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back. All right. So we'll do it this way. Sewage. Oh no, because this is downhill. This is downhill. So we're gonna need to put down oh. I knew I was missing something. Delete. And we could keep that one. We could keep that one for sure. Sewage pipe, delete. So the reason that we're doing this is because I have this little situation right here. We have this is all downhill. Can I delete this points? Yeah. Okay. So we're going downhill from here. All downhill, downhill, downhill into this right here. So I'm going to put my sewage discharge right over here, if we could fit it. Can't place this building in the water. Right here. We can fit this right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I saw green. I saw green. Yeah, I know I don't need a sewage loader, but I wasn't planning on this. I forgot about it. Come on. All right. I didn't want to have to flatten, but I guess I do. Let's smoothing. Oh man, I don't have bulldozer. Okay, there you go. Confirm. Pause that. Discharge. Oh man. Try again. Come on. Are bulldozers really that busy? Come on. They can't be that busy. There you go. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and grab this connection. And you're going to require power. No, you don't require anything actually, so that's good. Perfect. Okay. You can use truck loading stations or long statues to force terrain on dirt road. Okay. So just kind of have an excavator at a station there to have allow him to excavate. All right, so we got this sewage loading, unloading. I know that we don't need it. All right, yeah, we don't actually need it if we're gonna build our sewage thing over there. So then might as well just get rid of it. Let's keep it just in case. I'm going to keep it just in case. Alright, let's get on the road here. And we'll follow this to here. I need a switch here, right? Where's my switch? I don't have it yet. Okay, so that should work. Confirm. All right. The loading station for sewage breaks the network. Okay, then let's get rid of it then. I thought it was a bypass. Let's get rid of it. I suppose we can add it later. Oh no, this is bad. Now I can't connect this pipe, right? Cancel. You. Try again. Oh, this is a medium pipe. Why is this a medium pipe? This should not be medium. That should just be a normal pipe. This should also... Let's keep that. That one can stay medium. That can stay medium. Let's just make this a normal pipe. Okay. Confirm. Now, as far as water goes, I think we need water over here too, right? Yes, we do. All right, so let's get that. I need a water switch. And it's all going downhill from here. So I could put this down here, right? I could put this switch right here. And then grab my water pipe, connect it to this. Let's go just follow this sewage pipe. And plug you in right there. And this goes... Oh. I had a connection there. Whoops. All right, no big deal. That's all set. Now we have 2 switches there in case we need more water. That should be fine. Okay. Confirm. Now, you know what? I'm going to get rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. And we'll just get this one switch here. Confirm. All right. So, one thing I haven't placed in my city is garbage yet. Garbage stalls. So I need to kind of go through that. Let's get some stands. Stand for big garbage. Mixed waste. So here's a question. This won't work. The loading station for sewage breaks the network. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We fixed that. Thanks. A question. Is it worthwhile just going ahead and using the big containers for everything rather than using the small ones, or do we have to use the small ones? Do we have to use the small ones? To supply for everyone. For the residents. What's the capacity on this? 7.72 mixed waste. That's almost nothing. These are bigger, but still not enough. Small ones in city. All stands can do mixed waste. It's just that the small ones for small bins don't do sorting. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's just mixed waste, right? So the big ones can do sorting. So is it worth putting these down instead? Or is it worth doing these containers? Containers just take up a lot more space, right? Okay, big ones require a road. Got it. All right, let's put these. Let's put these down. I guess I'm gonna go with the medium ones with the walking path. I think that's better in terms of reach. Why don't you fit here? Can't because of building or infrastructure. Okay, I guess it's the small one then. And we'll just do a handful of these. I think that covers everyone here. Garbage. All right. So that should be good. Let's get some bigger containers over here for this. You're gonna need roads. So this works for these guys over here. Oh wow, this is gonna be tough here. There's barely any reach. It's gonna be bad. Okay. I'll see if we can fit some of these big boys over here. Okay. This is housing too, right? Yeah, that's housing. So we'll do that right there. And do you have waste? Let's give you your own right here. Okay, I guess that covers everyone. Or maybe, do you guys have waste here? No. Nope. Okay. What about these guys over here? Do they produce waste? My guess is that they do. They also need sewage connections. But can't a truck handle the sewage pickup from this guy? So if we just, we don't need to really connect anything. Sewage treatment, sewage loading, unloading. If I put this sewage tank here, should be able to handle that. With a truck, right? I wouldn't need to really bother. You're also going to need water. Yeah. Alright, so water might be an issue. Yes, but tank is small. This tank is small. Trucks will be able to service this. Yes. All right. Perfect. That's what I was thinking. So let's get a substation then. and not worry about the rest. Okay, so that's all set. Nothing here needs any of that. This is my rail construction office, which you will need power, water, and sewage as well. So let's go ahead and add that. Sewage. Water. And also electricity. Electricity might be an issue though. All right, let's just go with this. Right here, and then we'll get our track builder over here. Oh, this also needs power. So okay, let's do this right here. So good, and then we can get what's it called? This guy right here. Right here. Let's grab you. Okay. I'm okay with that. Anything else here? I'm not missing anything else here, right? This is all good. This is all good. All right. All roads are being paved, which is nice. Not paved, but we're doing gravel, right? Gravel is what is important. All right. I think we just need to chill because I don't know if we're gonna have enough money to build everything. Residences, all of this we could cancel construction at the moment. So assign replacement, assign construction mode, cancel construction mode. All right, so all of this here needs to be canceled. Oh, it's not assigned anyway, so that's fine. Roads can be built. Let's assign construction mode to all of this at least. All of that can be assigned. All right, let's hit play. Let's hit play. And do we want to speed things up a little bit here, since it's just we don't have any citizens that we need to deal with? I think we can. So in terms of industries, we are going to go with clothing factories. We got 2 clothing factories ready to go here. We got a warehouse now. We got a cargo train station right here. And that's it until we start making money. We also have oil. Once we have stockpiled a decent amount of money, we can start looking for oil, which I know that it is down here somewhere. Someone told me that we have oil in this area right here. Yeah, we got plenty of oil here that we can start selling when the time comes. But I don't think we can afford setting up this industry right now. Not with the 1,000,000 rubles that we have. So it's not going to happen. What I was also thinking about was getting a power plant. I could sell power, right? I could sell power if I just import coal. Like, why wouldn't I do that? Why would that not be beneficial for us? We could start making power and selling it. We're already going to be importing coal right here. So we could just get this power plant right here. Flip view, rotate, and then we could have a connection. Wait, do you not have a connection in the front? Oh, that's so weird. Because power is dirt cheap. Yes, but then I run out of money and I always run into issues with buying power. I could sell power for money. You'll lose money like that. Okay. Is coal very expensive? All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's just speed things up here a little bit. See what we can get done. Oh, wait. I have one more thing that I need to plan out. And that's going to be the rail construction office. No, that's the construction office. I need the rail depot. So I just need a normal train depot. What's cheaper? This one's cheaper. The coal you need costs more than the power you need. Okay. All right. So until I have a coal industry, then I won't mess with that. All right. Let's get a depot in here. We have what's it called? We have fuel here. So I don't know where I'm going to put my depot. Maybe maybe right here. It should work right here. Or here. Also here. Okay. Let's just go right here. There's going to be a little bit of crisscrossing here. But I think that's fine. Or actually, that might get a little bit too complex. I don't want to do it if it's going to complicate things too much. Importing coal to generate power is cheaper than buying power, though. But don't do that earlier. Power station. Yeah, I know this costs like $1 million on its own to build the coal power plant. So I'm not gonna do it. But I was watching someone that said that you can make tons and tons of money by selling your power to both NATO and the Soviet bloc. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this right here, and then he's gonna have access to whatever he needs, right? So you can live there. Let's get rail connection. That should be fine. Let's get gravel. Let's get these roads upgraded while we can. All right. Okay. All right. That's good. That's all planned out. I do have one. Yes, I do have. I haven't set up my my turnarounds yet, so I should definitely do that. I should definitely do that. So. Let's see, how would we go about doing that, though? Wait a second. Why aren't you connected? Confirm. Alright, so I should plan on... How do I want to go about this? I need some sort of roundabout, right? Is there like a copy and paste thing that I could use? This should be right here. Clone, copy area. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's try this one more time. Ah, that actually works. Okay, I will take this. I will take this. Let's see if we could do... No, why not? Why not? Let me cross it. Do I need to remove the track? Now, I'm just trying things here, of course. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to work, but I hope that it does. Would that work? Would that work? I don't know if this is going to work. Basically, if they need access to any of these points here, they can come in, turn around, fill up with gas. It will work poorly. What do you suggest? Gonna be a pain to signal properly. Well, I would just really need to signal the ins and outs. Trains will magically turn around by themselves. But here's what I'm trying to avoid, right? If I have this refueling station here, right? Any train that's coming in, if I want him to refuel at this point here, then I would need to sort of come in, or have him come in here, or I guess I could have him come in, turn around, and come on this track. So something like this. Right? So that at that point he can refuel. Something like X. But X if he wants to crisscross. Because I would really want to make this a one-way refueling station. Unless I just do 2 refueling stations, one on each side. You can have the fuel in line with the main line. As long as the line segment is long enough, it'll be fine. They don't necessarily have to be in a separate line. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Then let's get rid of this. Remove. Remove. Remove this madness. Alright. We're not going to deal with that, right? We're not going to deal with that. That's fine. Can I just also remove you and you? At some point, I would want it like a T intersection, right? So go ahead and build that. So this, you're telling me that I could just have it in line, right? So if I removed the section, grab my refueling. Oh. Well, I could get this double one, right? Why wouldn't I just build a double one instead of this small one? Put the fuel station on a segment of track that's roughly double the length of your longest train. Well, I don't know how long my trains are going to be. To be honest, I don't know how long I need them to be. Should we say 10 wagons long? I don't know. Would it be prudent then for me to put it like over here? Yeah, you know what? This makes more sense. This makes more sense. I don't want to put it on the track because I wouldn't want to interrupt any track or anyone coming into the track. So I would want to just kind of keep things right, stay on the right. As long as they can stay on the right and stay on the left. So this should work. Right? That should work. You run 400 meters. That's crazy long. That's crazy long. Okay, all right. So this is good. 400 meters. That's insane. That's like halfway from here to here. Oh, actually, it's not that long. There's probably like 20 wagons, right? 20 wagons isn't that bad. Okay, so this should work in theory. What do you need? Are you going to need workers though? I didn't look at that. No, you just need power. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna over-engineer things. I'm not gonna worry about that. For this similar setup though, I think I'm gonna do the same thing for this. So let's redo this because I might be going a little bit crazy here. Okay. In order for this to work then, we need the train builder. Where's the train builder? The track builder. Train depot. Platform. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Here. Construction builder. Rail construction office. Rail construction office, yeah. Alright, so this guy right here. Let's reinsert him. That's a big one though. Where's the smaller one? Okay, these are both small. So we're gonna go with this one. Okay. Same design. Sorry, we're coming in from the right side. Out from the left. Same thing here. Out from the right. In from the left. Confirm. Hopefully this doesn't break anything for me. Let's get the depot now. So you can also live here. Is this going to be a really big pain to signal? Am I going to struggle to signal? Do your customs crossing first. Oh. True. Good catch. Good catch, man. Good catch on that one. So we should be good over here, right? About that long. Should be fine. Let's go again with the rail construction office. Not that one. This one. This is going to go right here. Give me rails. Okay. That should work. I hope. Too short. This is too short. 200 meters. 200 meters, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Let's try again. We said 200 meters was where? Okay, that's all the way over here. Okay, my hopes and dreams of getting my my rail construction thing here is gone. So we can no longer do it. Maybe we could do it over here. Let's finish this right here. There you go. All right, let's confirm that. Let's get our rail construction once again. All right, we could do it here. We could do it here. I'm not going to fight it. All right. So, in on the right. Out on the left. In on the right. Out on the left. And that should be fine. Give it access to the cross section and the bend. Okay. Well, this is okay now. This is fine. I think we could just go ahead and do that. With the depot as well here. So let's do that. Same sort of action here. Hopefully none of this stuff gets none of them get stuck. So we're going in on the right, if at all even possible. Okay, out on the left. That's gonna look crazy, but it should work. All right, so out on the right, in on the left. All right, that technically should work, right? They don't necessarily need two-way connections. No, they don't. But I don't want to mess with the signaling later on, as far as getting double signals. This is messy, but it should work, right? There are train turntables in those stations. They can flip around. Okay. All right. Well, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. We're gonna leave it as is. Let's get the roads connected. This can be just go right here, and that should be fine. You have access to power. You have access to power, water, sewage. Anything else? What you don't have access is to workers, right? So are we going to need a bus stop here so that workers can get to the construction yard? Does the rail construction office work without workers? Waste. Good catch. Does this need waste? No. Just this. Alright, perfect. You can do houses next to it since it has no pollution. Good call. But then I'd need to get, like, the grocery store, yada, yada, yada. Rail needs workers for everything. Okay. Okay. All right. I am going to have to call this here. This was a short stream. We are prepping this. Well, these guys are all set. We're prepping our town out here. Still got a lot of work to do. But I will record my next episode tomorrow. See how that goes. We do have rail that we need to connect over here, so we're going to go with the same sort of layout here. We're going to come in from the right. Okay. Out from the left. Oh, we're not going to have a turnaround here. So we'll need it. We'll need a turnaround here unless they will automatically turn themselves around. Do I just get like a crisscross here or something? Would this work? I don't know if this will work. But I think it's something that I have to plan later on. Maybe I could just do this. Nope, that won't work either. Okay. All right. All right. The length here. Would it have to be this length? 300 meters. Measure twice, build once. Nice one. Nice one. All right. So I really have to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's reconvene tomorrow in same time, same place. All right. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye-bye.